apple juice, or you can use apple cider. And we're gonna make some wassail today, and it's really simple. You can make a ton, or you can make a little. I'm gonna make a ton because I'm gonna sell it tonight. But it's really simple. You use 1 part orange juice, 1 part lemon juice, to 4 parts cranberry, and 4 parts apple juice, or you can use apple cider. Be careful about buying apple cider because a lot of times if you look at the label, it just says that it's apple juice with sugar added. I'm gonna put in 5 cinnamon sticks, and I'm gonna put in 6 cloves, and I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of nutmeg. All right, now you don't have to do this. I like to do it if I'm doing it for one day. You got a big party coming, you can put citrus in it. I cut up oranges and lemons into fairly small pieces, and then I'm gonna get a couple of apples as well and put them in here. But you gotta remember, don't leave the citrus in it for more than about 2 hours, 3 hours. That's why I like to add the citrus when I serve it up, especially when it's hot, because that citrus, the pith and the oil in the oranges and lemons will cause it to go really bitter after a couple of hours. So when you take this out at night, you can leave this on all day long and your house will smell brilliant. But when you get done at night, just take it out, set it on a towel or trivet, whatever, let it cool off for about 10 minutes, and then put it in the fridge. And then the next day, you can just drag it out. You set it on the counter, leave it for about half an hour while you're waiting for the coffee to make, turn it on to warm, and then set that bad boy in there, and you will know when it's ready to drink because that smell just gets all over your house, and it'll smell really good. All right, I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna put sun-dried cherries into this because I like that little bit of sweetness.
And how's that cheating?
Well, normally I would have already rehydrated these in a little cognac, and I've already got some done, so I can make you guys a little bit, you can taste it. But yeah, you can get sun-dried cherries at Kroger, Fresh Market, wherever. And let me grab an apple flavor. But like with the liquor, you can set that onto the side if somebody wants to sweeten it a little bit. All you have to do, leave it on the side. They put a little agave nectar in it. You can make a little simple syrup from brown sugar. Regular simple syrup, you do equal parts of sugar and hot water.
What if you wanted to use an herb with this, like an herb simple syrup? What herb would you think?
I'd stick with the festives, cinnamon, nutmegs, cloves, things like that. When you go to the more herbaceous herbs, something that's a little more forward, it tends to clash.
So stay away from rosemary.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can put a sprig in a cup if you like, but it's not going to get so hot, not going to get so warm that it melts into the whole thing. It's just going to add a little flavor, like grabbing a sprig of mint and just smack it in your hand and drop it in the cup. You could do that with this really easily, but you don't want to put the mint in it because it will turn bitter. It'll start to turn brown, it'll turn really bitter.